I feel like a celebrity. I'm at the club in the VIP. Nobody's here but us. I'm with Malik HD. What's up?
Not much, man. How you feeling?
I'm all right. How are you feeling? That's more important.
Hey, man. Got life, got energy, got music, so we're good.
Facts. Can you dive into just like where we're at right now and what the fuck we're doing here?
We're at District Atlanta, man. This is probably the best venue in Atlanta. I started working here last summer, doing some stage managing and sound engineering and mixing work, and this became home.
Absolutely. Before we dive into the music, can you just give us a little background on not only how you got started with kind of production and production management for District, but your day-to-day kind of role here?
So over here, I'm stage manager, L2, A2. So it's kind of a multifaceted type deal. You know what I mean? I usually run the operations of the stage, first one in, first one out, or last one out type deal. Set up everything, make sure the balls, the lasers, the lights, everything's going, keep everything going smooth. Sure. Escort artists, just pretty much making sure the show happens.
Right. And I think that's super important. I think you're the first, or I guess one of the first people that we've interviewed that have a real professional behind the scenes look at what goes on, but you're also a dope DJ and producer as well, so we appreciate that. What's the biggest pet peeve being a production manager? Like, what's something you fucking hate about
I hate getting called down to fix some shit that didn't need to get fixed. It's probably the worst, but I mean, this is our baby here. We got a lot of expensive equipment. It's a very important venue, very important events happen here, so I got to take everything with a grain of salt. But it does suck when somebody doesn't know that the mic just wasn't on. They think it's broken, it's just turned off.
We're getting progressively messier here. We're at District. We're getting all the fucking spiel. He's spilling the beans. No, that's dope. Your Instagram bio says just doing Malik things. What are Malik things?
That's a great fucking question. Malik things might include talking like a dumbass, just because it's how I feel at the moment. Skateboarding. I like to skate a lot. Making music, DJing, just doing Malik things.
For sure. What's the hardest trick you've got down so far?
I can hit a little tray flip down some stairs. If I'm warmed up, you know what I mean?
You gotta warm up. We're getting old. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, so yeah, we definitely gotta get warm the fuck out.
Dog, my shit is broke. Nice.
That's what it's all about, breaking shit, but moving forward. So can you dive into your relationship with just extraterrestrial beings? We saw a lot of visuals, we see a lot of art and kind of space-inspired, alien-inspired stuff in your artistry. Can you break that down?
So I feel like I'm pretty close with extraterrestrial kind of vibes, just because there's a lot of sounds that you wouldn't even think came from a human. There's so many different ways to manipulate audio and sonics and acoustics, and I feel like all the weird shit that we do just isn't, it's not from a piano, it's not from a guitar, it's not from a flute. I just really feel like we're tapping in a little bit, So I rep aliens. I don't know if they rep me, but I feel like I'm not from this earth.
Wow. Shout out aliens. If you're there, if you're real, come down and see my boy. Come to District. Get a new light rig set up for your spaceship. He'll get you right.
You got a landing pad on the roof, so you're good.
Wait, is it really?
No.
Oh, okay. Dude, you work here. I know. You can tell me anything about this place, and I'll be like, damn, Malik said there's a landing pad. Y'all go check it out. No, okay. All right. So how'd you get started in DJing and producing?
So I was a part of a rap duo for 8 years, and I produced all of our own beats, made all of our shit. We started playing festivals and stuff like that, and then my buddy decided he didn't want to rap anymore, which is okay. It's part of his path, but I was kind of lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do rap-wise or musically, and my buddy told me, dude, just play your beats. Just get on stage and mix your beats. And even then, I had never been to a festival before. I probably went to my first festival in 2017, I think. So I was super late to the game on that. I didn't even know people would pay to watch somebody play their beats.
Right.
I was that green. And, once I decided to tap in on that, I just went from there.
So looking at just kind of your experience, you have a lot of history in the club scene, in the festival scene. What's been your favorite event or festival so far, and why?
I'd probably say Wakan Fest. I got to play Wakan Fest last year. It was a smaller stage. I was working with Kojax. It was me, him, and 450 Panda, another Atlanta legend. You know, we went out to the mountain and got to play a good little set. I had a peekaboo out there. Schlump came and, Peep Game. It's a few. I got to meet a lot of people that weekend. It was a crazy weekend, but it was definitely beneficial.
Yeah, got you. Can you count? Like, do you have like a tally of how many shows and festivals you played so far?
Probably easier for me to figure out festivals. I did the last 5 Imagines, Wakan, Roslyn Fest, smaller fest up in Michigan. Played a couple Renegades at Sound Haven. In terms of Atlanta shows, it's a blur, man. I've been playing since I was 22, 28 now. So many fucking shows out here, man. So many great venues, so many awesome sound systems, really good opening slots. I've gotten to play with a lot of legends, and I'm happy. I'm really happy about it.
No, that's fucking dope. An extensive history in that short amount of time is definitely commendable for sure. We kind of like to take almost like a PBS approach. We want to be more informative. So if there's anything you can say to somebody that is consistently getting booked, consistently in the scene, but they're figuring out how to still elevate even though they have all of these chops and they have so much skin in the game, what would you say to them?
Just network. Don't be afraid to throw your neck out there. Show up at an event, show up at a venue, show up at a show, and be respectful, obviously. Find the best way to get in these avenues where you can present yourself to people as a person. Person first before music.
Right.
Make those friendships, get to know people, let them get to know you, and the rest kind of does itself. Once they fuck with you as a person, if you have talent and you have things that you can, bring to the table, that's all going to get found out, and that's all going to get recognized.
For sure. Very insightful. Hope you took some notes. Let's see. So I guess to segue off that, how do you, as Malik HD, find yourself just constantly pushing the envelope, even though you have this crazy track record?
I don't know. I try to listen to a lot of new music. I'm not really the best at catching new shit because I'm just so locked in on whatever I'm doing. But, I like to just, inverse whatever's hot, Definitely keep some elements of what's going in and what's going down in the game right now, but just try to flip it, Try to find a way to appease to that vibe, but also, flip it on its head and try to make it sound a little bit different.
I can respect that. If you weren't in Atlanta, where would you be?
Ooh, probably fucking Bali. Probably on a beach.
Nice.
So I can lock in, Once you get to that point where you got some connections and can get some bookings and stuff, it's home base is where you get to create.
Yeah.
So I just want to be somewhere where I can lock in.
Okay. Oh, so this would be like a work thing. You'd be working and like living there, not just
100%. Because the work is life,
That's true.
It's kind of synonymous.
Yeah. Okay. At first, when I thought you said Bali, I thought you meant just like Bali, like fuck this shit, fuck everything. I'm going to Bali. Don't talk to me. No. Okay. So
it don't matter where I'm at, man. I'm always ATL, man.
Always ATL.
Always, dog. Home is always home.
Absolutely. What high school did you go to?
I went to Sandy Creek.
Okay.
Yeah, down in Fulton County or Fayette County.
Oh yeah. So you've touching back on just all of the history and the track record. There's still people out there that I know you look up to that would probably make you like shit your pants if you saw a DM from them like, yeah, let's back to back. Who would that person or those people be?
Shoot, probably the Whittler. The Whittler is probably one of my favorite that's in the same avenue as me. Gotcha. He's the first DJ that I saw where I was like watching him on stage. I was like, dude, this is witchcraft. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
This is amazing. And he really brought me into that kind of weird alien-based kind of vibe. Whittler he's one of my ones. Mr. Bill, Liquid Stranger, obviously. I didn't get to talk to him at Wakan, but I saw him for like half a second. He saw some of my beats off that stage. I saw him in the corner.
Right.
But yeah,
Call him. No, I'm just kidding. Or do it. I don't know. No, that's dope. Speaking on just like lanes, how would you, not to put you in a box, but how would you, in a few words, kind of describe your, I guess, like genre, subgenre, or just like overall vibe in DJing?
I'd definitely say there's a lot of trap influence, as opposed to dubstep. Like a lot of it, I feel like is drum influence that will really get you to that definitive genre. Mm-hmm. So I'd say I'm probably trap with a lot of experimental bass elements.
Definitely respect that. Let's say you just played the set of your life, like the most incredible thing you've ever done in front of a set of people. Where are you going to eat afterwards?
You're asking the right questions. Shit, somewhere with good breakfast. Have you ever been to Mama's?
No.
Right around the corner right here, dude. Mexican restaurant, Mama's, open 24 hours. You can go over there. I would pull up over there and get a quesadilla, a stack of pancakes, a margarita, and some hash browns at 4 a.m.
Whoa.
Carne asada. I get some fajitas that come out steaming. 4 a.m. Anytime.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah, I might have to go. All right. Mama's. Mama's it is. So I guess on the topic of food and drink, it was it's your girlfriend, right? She handed you a few beers. I won't lie, I was a little embarrassed because you were playing the music. I like turned around and she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, thank you, like appreciate it." And she was like, "Can you hand this to Malik?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess."
I'll go get you a couple beers right now.
Wow, no. It's just I thought, but I was embarrassed. Sorry, on the record, no holds barred here at Private Property. All right, I was embarrassed. I thought the beer was for me. But let me ask you this. When you're, getting a little loose during your set, how many drinks does it take while you're DJing before you're no longer effective as a DJ?
That's a trick question, because I feel like I haven't found the limit yet.
Whoa. That sounds dangerous.
I'm always mixed, man. I'm always mixed. The interview afterwards might not be that clean, but I'm always get my mix on, man. I feel like I put enough work in where it's kind of second nature, and we all mess up. We all have little accidents, little oopsies, but I've never been on stage. Like, I've drinking a lot of beers on stage, and it's gotten to a point where it's too many. So, we're here.
Well, we're not going to encourage you to push the envelope, but if you do find a number, let us know. We're going to keep like a running tally of who's gets the drunkest, and it's still 5. So.
Okay. I'm willing to take that test.
We'll put you at the top for now. So right now, the number to beat is, I don't know, but it's Malik HD holding the fucking trophy. Fuck him. In terms of career goals, what is kind of something that you really want to get done before you leave this earth and go off with the aliens?
I really just want to go on a tour. I want to be able to go out and share my music to people that wouldn't have access to it otherwise. I'm really big on just spreading and getting my music and getting my sound out to whoever's willing to listen. Absolutely. And I'm pretty eager to see how many ears I can touch before I leave this earth.
Absolutely. There are a lot of hot spots for bass music in particular, but you mentioned kind of reaching people that may not have direct access. Where do you think those cities would be?
Funny story about that. We got off the mountain at WaconFest, and we came down, hit the first gas station at the bottom of the mountain. We're talking to people in there, and they're like, "Yo, y'all are the only people that we ever see every year. This is it. You guys come in for WaconFest for your 4 days, and then y'all leave. It's the only time we get music." I want to go to those people, right. Those kind of people that just literally have no way to hear it.
Mm-hmm. That's super important. That's super noble. Would you think about maybe throwing your own festival, organizing your own kind of deal, or no?
I would like to have $1 million first, but I would definitely be down. If the numbers line up, then I'm able and capable of throwing a quality event. I would never rush myself to throw something that wouldn't give those people the correct experience.
Absolutely. I definitely feel that for sure. We're gonna do the shout outs now. So I know there was you're in there with the production crew during your set, and so you're not obligated to shout those people out. I heard that they would get a little pissy if you didn't, but now is the time to literally shout out everybody. You already mentioned mamas, you already mentioned just people who influenced you, so just go ahead and just give it a rip.
First and foremost, I gotta shout out my girl, Danny Cutler. She's an amazing artist, she's an amazing person, amazing girlfriend. She puts up with all my shit. I call her the Danager. So she plays a big role in just my day-to-day, just getting me by, making sure I keep my head on straight, and so supportive. My family, of course. And then in terms of this building, Emery, Red Hat. Yeah. I heard you're going to have him on here soon.
Yeah. Shout out Red Hat.
It's going to be a great one. Yeah. He is the person that brought me in here and got me hired by Brendan Lee. Brendan Lee is head of production here as well as an amazing house DJ. Yeah, he has a lot of merits. Really awesome guy. My boy Luke. He's been helping us out a lot. I could go on shout outs for days. I will put this last one in the Midnight Panda.
Yeah.
those guys are the first people to put me on any kind of festivals or any kind of live sets or anything. So those are my big bros. They put me on and they've held me down for years. You know, I appreciate them heavily. I can keep going, but those are my mains.
All right. Well, he's going to stop there. So if he didn't mention your name, we're sorry. On behalf of us and him, sorry about that. But we're running out of time here. Oh, also, what does the HD stand for?
So I told you I was in a rap group. We called ourselves H&D. It stood for Hopes and Dreams.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we started that when we were like 15, 16 type shit.
Yeah.
And it just kind of stuck, you know? Yeah. I called myself Malik HD when we were rapping. So once it was time to DJ, I just kind of, you know, held it down.
Yeah, for sure. Dope. We're going to get you to sign this fat-ass key per private property tradition. It's going to be, that side's paint. It's a super ghetto key, by the way. This is like dry erase board stuff, and then the other side is just like paint. But we don't tell people that.
You want a big signature?
Oh, dude, no little bitch-ass signature. Like, we can't do it. We can't do it anymore. That's a solid one, too. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
It
Boom.
is.
Hold that up. Yeah, take a flick, take a pic. We're in here for life. Nice. And that's the
Let's
interview.
get prom pic style.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
All right. How do we...
So you hold that.
Okay.
We're going to go right here.
I'm the bitch. Hey, yo. What? What? That's crazy. It happened so fast, too.
Hey, don't say a word. Don't say a word.
Yo. Mind blown.
Hey, I heard consent. I don't know.
No, you didn't. This is crazy.
Hey, Private Property Group, y'all heard it here first. Malik HD.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
I love
dude.
you, dog.
Absolutely.
Hey, I think we got steady now.
Yeah, we do. Definitely steady. Come on. Steady as fuck. Is that still rolling?